so much for joining me for another video. I really appreciate all your support and subscribing and liking. It means so much. This is a list. This is a summer list, 2016. You know, my list, no one else's. These are just my favorites right now for 2016 in my collection. You're going to see a lot that is not here. You know, Allure Homme Sport, Dior Sauvage. A lot of those I have to get back in. Well, Sauvage I have to get in my collection, but Allure Homme Sport, you know, a couple other ones I do need to get in my collection, back in my collection. I sold those off to get some other bottles, and now I'm kind of missing them. So I know a couple would have made this list, but this is my list right now for 2016. So thank you guys so much. I want to make it quick too, so it's just going to be a real quick, you know, little description, and that'll be all. But I have 20 of them here. This is my top 20. Summertime is awesome. You know, we're at the pool, we're at the beach, we're on vacation. Just everyone's happy. The sun's out. It's not cold and miserable. And you know, again, I like winter as well. I love all the seasons, but summer is just that. It's kind of a happy time. You know, it's vacation time and all that. So here it is. Here's my list, top 20 fragrances for summer. Number 20. This one is Victoria Palma. Not too much talk on this one anymore. This is kind of a suntan lotion vibe. You do get that. But I just get this beautiful banana. This is totally tropical. I mean, this is just a very pleasant smell. Lasts a long time. It's a little warm. It's got some vanilla in there. So it does work for summer, and it just reminds me of summer with that, with the suntan lotion kind of thing going on. Again, don't let that turn you off if you don't, you know, like suntan lotion, because there's a little bit more to it. But great one from Perfumes Forte. So check that one out. Number 19 is going to be Vodka on the Rocks by Killian. This one, you know, not a lot of love in the fragrance community for this one. I do not know why. It's woody, there's citrus. What I get with this is I get just a perfect glass with ice cubes in it, beautiful, just lemon, just a couple of nice fresh lemons squeezed over a glass with some vodka, like citron or something in there. And that's what I get, and it's just so bright. I get compliments on it. It's just a great fragrance for summer. You know, this is something that it just shines through the warm weather. So Vodka on the Rocks by Killian is 19. Number 18. This one is my favorite probably from the line. I do have to give a props to Mark, the guru. This one is still kind of the best. I love the whole summer line. It's nothing too crazy that's bad in this line. And I love yuzu note. You know, this is that strong yuzu note in this one. It's Issey Miyake, and it's 2009. So this version, of course, is discontinued. You can still find it. It's not too pricey. So, but excellent fragrance. This one's just a little bit brighter and fresher versus the original. So I do like the original. It's out of my collection, but now I have this one, and I really love this one. So, all right, number 17. This one's no slouch either. This one's just clean, neroli, fresh. You got some citrus. Neroli Portofino by Tom Ford. Just an all-time favorite of mine. I love this for the gym, but definitely just summertime. It's great when it's hot and humid out. So excellent fragrance there. Number 16. This one hasn't really been talked about lately, and actually the house hasn't been talked about. Bond 9 is kind of put on the back burner a little bit. You know, they don't get too much attention really, which they do have some really great fragrances in the house, but this one's one of my favorites. Another neroli, kind of has neroli Portofino, but a little more floral, but it's a good floral. You know, it's not too feminine either. It's just a perfect unisex fragrance, but this one's Oud New York by Bond 9. It's not too expensive anymore. You get a nice 3.4 bottle for, you know, $100 or whatever. So you can get these really discounted well now, Bond 9. So excellent one there. Number 15, this one's more of a, you know, this is just a clean laundry scent. And again, who likes to smell like laundry, but there's a lot more to it as well. There's citrus in this one. Just a beautiful scent, a little floral, but you really, this is Aqua Universal's Forte. Now I do like the regular version too. This one's the Forte. This one I guess is the perfume version, but the other version isn't as floral and it really works well. So that might even, it's not in my collection, but that might even be better for summer, you know, than this one. But this one's just, it's beautiful. I love this. I love that fresh, you know, clean clothes, laundry kind of smell. It just, you smell so good. You know, you get a lot of compliments with this one as well. So, all right, and 14. This one, I don't know if you've really heard of this one, Flores. This is my only one from the Flores house. But this one's Bergamatto Passatino, if I'm saying that right. This is by request only, I believe. And they actually give, they put who bottled it and everything and the date on there and stuff. So kind of personal and classy. A couple $100, but this one is beautiful. This one has a little ginger in it. It has, I mean, the citruses are beautiful. It's got a C note in there. It's kind of it's aquatic, but it has this ambery vanilla dry down, which isn't like sweet, but it's so warm. I mean, it's literally summer again in a bottle. You get that heat, you know, coming off the waves of the salt water, and then you just have that citrus with the lemon trees around. I can see that hanging around. So, but very good one. If you can get your hands on this one. I don't see it too much, kind of rare, but Flores puts it out again. Do get your hands on this one for summer. It's beautiful. So, all right, I believe we're on 13. Another great one. This one's one of my favorites. I know we say it lacks performance. This one doesn't lack too much performance. I'm getting a good 6 to 7 hours. I'm not going to lie and say it's performing beast mode or anything, but it's an orange scent, you know. So what do you expect? And this one's a Bigger Egg Concentré by Frederic Malle. Now this one's from 2011, and it performs really well. You know, this is something that I put on in the morning, and it'll last me a good, you know, like I said, if it's really hot and humid out, a good 7-8 hours, I can still smell it. It does get a little close, but for, like I said, for a bright citrusy orange scent, and this is kind of beyond orange, it's more of like a peel. There's just something a little, not dirty, but just a little more depth orange with this one, and I just love it. So, Bigger Egg Concentré. Next up, this one is probably one of the best summer designers that I own. I got rid of this fragrance a couple years ago. Again, I wanted to narrow my collection down and try and get away from some of the ones that I didn't really wear too much or too often, and kind of get some more expensive bottles. That's kind of how I do it. You know, you sell 4 or 5 bottles and get one nice one or whatever it may be. But I don't know why I got rid of this one. But this one, now, you know, vintage reformulations, I do believe that's true. Guys, this one is from 2007. This is L'Homme by YSL, but this is my 2007 bottle. I have this one and one that's sealed. I just got the small ones. It's so hard to find the vintage of this, but this thing, I'm not gonna lie to you, this lasts me 10 plus hours, and I'm not gonna even lie to you. 3 sprays to the neck, and I swear, I mean, I'll play racquetball with this for 2 hours and just sweat. I leave the gym, I'll change my shirt, and I can still smell it on my skin. So this one, 2007 YSL L'Homme, beautiful scent. It's got that ginger, citrusy, you know, some spices in there. I mean, it's just an awesome scent. I do get the fruity note, you know. I don't think there's too much fruit in there. I know there's pink pepper, things like that, but it just comes off fruity to me, and I love that scent. So I believe we're at number 11. Creed, you know, I could have picked 20 to go on this list. I'm trying to not pick so many Creeds, but they're so good, and they're just a fantastic house. They specialize in summer fresh, you know, citrus, just beautiful scents. And this one here is basically summer, kind of in about, well, summer sea, you know, ocean. You have all that, the salt water, you know, this was actually inspired by Creed, you know, on a sailboat, you know, cruising around the Mediterranean. So this is Arofa, and I just love this scent. Something about it, it's